I often run into challenges when it comes to explaining what I do in the summertime to any of my friends back home. So I put this video together. This is just one day of commercial fishing for salmon. If you look on the shore there, you'll see some jumps. That's what we're looking for early in the morning, just trying to see some activity. Those splashes are often our only indicator of where fish are, so it's really good to see that much action that early in the morning. So as the fish come up to the big long wall that is our net, they're going to start moving along it, and if they reach the end, they'll escape. So that deckhand on the stern is plunging the water with a tool that makes a really loud concussive sound and kind of looks like a diving animal. Sort of convinces them to turn around and head back along the net that they already know is safe or hasn't tried to eat them yet. On this day, the sets that we were doing required me to be more stationary, so I got to just sit and take in the nature. That's one of my favorite things. These shorelines are some of the most diverse areas I've ever seen in my life. We're in the world's northernmost rainforest, so no matter where you look, the views end up just being about perfect. So this is just about the last step in any set. He's hauling in the bunt here, which is this big sack that all the fish sort of get grouped up in as they draw the seine in. And then that's the last bit that gets pulled on board. You can see that big bag there often weighs upwards of 2,000 pounds, so as he lifts it with those hydraulics, watch how that boat tips. It's kind of crazy. A lot of the art of seining is how you maintain the shape of your net. If you set your curve too deep, it's not going to be as wide as it could be, and if it's too shallow, they might end up swimming right out of it. So the duration of the set is often constant adjustments by towing the net from place to place by the ends. A salmon had washed ashore, so I got to see this eagle find it and eat it, and it's always nice to be reminded that we're all out there for the same fish. This next bit I sped up a little bit, but it's a little bit of expert boatmanship from the captain. So basically, the configuration that we put the seine in here is sort of to slowly accrue fish over a period of time. And what he's doing is using the seine to herd them. So we can add fish to this shape, but not lose them out of it. He's essentially building one big school there in the middle of that big circle and trying to keep them convinced that inside it's the safe place to be. This is how I got delivered my snack that day. I hope I catch this. I hadn't really eaten, and I get way worse at my job when I'm hungry. I tend to stumble over my words when my blood sugar's low. You want me to come out a little or stay planted?
Yeah, you can swing onto it. Swing back in.
I had a little brush up with the gravel. Ooh. Things I'd do for a snack bar and a LaCroix.
You gonna come to us and then go back?
I think this is about good.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Nice toss. And two. Fuck yeah.
Excuse my French.
That was cool.
Should have recorded it, goddammit.
I did.
Then you got my dumb ass not. Wish we recorded it. Your DoorDash delivery.
That was pretty sick.
Make sure you tip me.
Thank you.
As we got to the end of the day, the catch really started to add up. This was probably one of the biggest single deliveries that we ever gave. I think at this point we had more weight of fish on board than our boat itself weighed, which was pretty crazy. A little scary headed back for sure. At this point, I don't know if Danny there is more happy at all the fish that we've caught or the fact that the captain just has no way of saying, yep, we're going to go catch more. The boat's literally full. He's done. The ride with a full boat to a tender is always my favorite. If you sit on the back, you can hear the exhaust underwater. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, it's a good feeling. You might only be catching fish for 12 hours, but it's often a 20-hour day. The task of waiting and unloading the fish ends up taking a long time. This next clip here is a time lapse of that unloading process taken by one of the guys on the tender boat that we were delivering to. So, yeah, shout out Doug. You'll see him in this next clip too. I ended the video with a TikTok that he made from all of the videos that he got of us as we unloaded. So, yeah, thanks, Doug, for that. That's Doug there up on the big boat. We were delivering this tire that we found in the water while we were fishing that day. We figured might as well get some trash out of the ocean, too. He joked he offered to weigh it for us, but, you know, tire's not worth as much as salmon, these days at least. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. I'm going to let our boy Doug play us out.
Let me hear you yell, fish on, back it on down, on in, about to be a fight, gonna make $1 million on the water. Bank account bouncing like a barber, I got another fish on, back it on down, cap, got her hooked up, break out the gap, brother.